Hi there, Richard Matheru here. Have you ever wondered how you can build not only quickly, but sustained growth? So you can actually build momentum, like kind of wind up and wind up and wind up to have that massive growth that you maybe see when you're looking around at success stories right now. Even if right now you've got 0 team members or less than you thought you would have, this will absolutely work for you. It's probably the most powerful recruiting tactic that I know of. It works in any company and regardless of if you're brand new. So stay tuned. I'm going to teach it to you right now in today's show. Okay, welcome back. So it's great to get a handful of people in, right? If you're on 0 right now, you think, okay, if I can just get my first team member, that'd be great. But that's not going to solve all the financial issues that you may or may not be facing. It's not going to hit the goals that you really want to. So how can we grow quicker and keep sustaining that growth, right? It's an issue in this industry. So I'm going to teach you a tactic today that works really, really well. But before I get on to that, a lot of you have been asking me about the webinar that I did last week. So I want to let you know about this because it's free, but I'm bringing the replay down today. So it's at richardmatheru.com/video-webinar. That's where you can go. There's only 24 hours, probably less by now. I'm going to pull that recording down. I may release it in the future. I may re-release it, so that link may still be live if you click it or go to it as you're watching this video as a replay. But as I publish this today, it's coming down tonight, okay? It's been a big buzz about this webinar, about the breakthroughs, about the level of depth that we ended up going into for a free training. If you all want to create leads, make sales, and recruit people via video, even if you've never made a video before, then that's definitely a link to go check out. richardmatheru.com/video-webinar. The replay comes down tonight. So I want to make sure that you don't miss out if you want to see that. So let's look at today's tactic, and it centers around events. I just got back from an event yesterday with my team. We had a lot of fun, and it got me thinking about how to use events powerfully, even if you're brand new. So what you need to do, step 1, is have an event. You should write these down. Have some kind of event 30 to 90 days in the future. Because what this is going to do for you, this tactic, is allow you to create instant urgency, posture, excitement, and stop people thinking they don't have enough time to build your business. So if you're ever struggling with someone that's not as excited as you, feel they haven't got enough time, this is really going to help you. So pick an event, step 1, plant a flag, put it in the diary 30 to 90 days ahead. Company events are fantastic. It could be a local event. A big event is great, a local event, a webinar, your own webinar, just something that you can drive people towards as a date in the diary. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to go back to people who have either told you no or were maybes. You're going to go back over all those people and say, hey, listen, I know this wasn't for you back then. Maybe it's still not you for now, but who do you know who would love to just roll their sleeves up for the next 30 to 90 days and could build something pretty significant in that period of time if we go at this together and we go at it hard? There's no guarantees, but I really believe this could work. That's going to excite a whole group of people, and maybe their circumstances have changed. Now, what you can do moving on to step 2 is they can now use that same tactic. These are what I call your runners. You want to be looking for your runners. Maybe 2 to 5 maximum is what you're going to get in the first week or 2 when you do this. Now there's 5 or 6 of you inviting to this same event, because now those people go and use the same tactic with their people. Not 2 years, which I know for me, 2 years working hard is a better deal than 40 hours a week for 40 years, right? But people are impatient. So they can go attract these excited, fast-moving people. Now, when you've got this date in your diary, this flag in the diary, you've now got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people all inviting to that one event. Now imagine if they all bring 5 people. Let's say there's only 5 of them on board and they all invite 5 people. That's now 30 people in total, they're 25 plus them, on your first webinar or at your next event. You could call it the relaunch or the launch for your team in your area, whatever you want to call it, so you can market it well. Now you've got this momentum. So what's going to happen now there's 30 people at this event? Everybody's looking around saying, hang on a minute, there's 30 people here. Am I missing out on something? And you're going to close a lot more people. And now when you close people, give them the next event while they're there. Maybe you get 10 people from those 30, and now you've got 10 people again inviting to the next event, and so on and so on and so on, event to event to event. It's also going to allow you to offload a lot of the training part of your business, because obviously you can invite people, guests or guest trainers, who can actually give them the new member induction. So it's going to actually help you to duplicate and focus your time where it counts, which is making sales. So I give you a quick overview of that training there. I hope you can kind of get some ideas from that and use it in your business. Remember, richardmathew.com/webinar, video-webinar if you want to go and check that out. I'm going to create a day in a life that counts, always have more desires and excuses, and I'll see you on the next show really soon. Bye for now.